Mad Real World Podcast, and today I am going to talk about The Long Walk. Yes, so thank you and welcome to everybody who is listening to this. I really, really do appreciate it. So about a week and a half ago, I had the opportunity to go to an advanced screening of The Long Walk here in Sydney with my wife. And man, I couldn't wait for this film to come out because I really wanted to discuss this with people and wanted to know what really everybody else thought. Man, to me, it was amazing. So I went into this kind of blind because I don't really watch movie trailers as much. Um, it keeps me from piecing the movie together and spoiling whatever surprise that may be. But yeah, so I may have seen this trailer maybe once, and all I was aware of is that okay, you have this group of young men walking, and whoever's the lucky one to make it to the end, they get their wish granted. Okay, sounds good enough. I'm gonna go and see it. But yeah, man, it's more than just like the Stephen King we know from being either super creepy or, having a bully that's like super violent. No, man, it's brotherhood here, man. There's a lot of grief, a lot of sorrow, a lot of misery. There's some grossness to it that may not be tasteful for like some viewers, but like, yeah, man, let's go into a deep dive of some of these characters. So the lead character is Cooper Hoffman, who is the son of the late actor Philip Seymour Hoffman. And yeah, man, this dude, I haven't seen him in anything else, but for this to be the first movie to see him, I can't wait to see him in something else now. Like the way he played off of David Johnson's character, who we'll get into next, man, it's like the chemistry between those two. It seems like they've been friends for quite some time before this set, but yeah, man, like the two of them on screen together, sharing the screen, is just amazing, completely amazing. But yeah, going to David Johnson, he is number 23, and it's so fitting because he is the Jordan of this group. He is full of high spirits, kindness, that comes off of him. It kind of infects the other ones, the other young men that's walking along with them to where they form their own like musketeers group. He gives them that name. And yeah, man, it's like there's a moment in here where he has every right to be pissed off and like angry with a certain character, but he's so kind and so, I guess, concerned about the well-being of all the others that's on this walk with him that he just, wipes it off and continues to help someone who truly needs him in that moment. And yeah, man, I thought he was like the best part of this film. But if I do have to say one thing, it is his accent. I saw this movie here in Sydney, but I am from Birmingham, Alabama. And at times, man, he may have laid that accent a little bit too thick. And I'll just be sitting there like, wait, what did he say? And I know if I had that thought, then all the other Australians in the crowd had the thought as well because I'm from the South and I just felt like he may have laid it on just a little bit too thick at sometimes. But other than that, just yeah, the best man. I can't wait to see him portray Sammy Davis Jr. in this new film that's supposed to be coming out sometime soon. But yeah, let's get into number 38. Garrick Waring. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that correctly. Uh, yeah, so I don't want to reveal too much about this character because they do say why he's on the walk and it all makes sense, but he's pretty standard, play by the rules, a very focused man at times. He also seemed to be like the only person that was prepared for this walk. Um, while everybody else is walking and struggling and having a tough time like everybody else would, like anybody would really, who's on this walk, he seems to have a plan for everything and it's like he's talking himself through all the pain that sometimes. But yeah, again, this is another guy. I haven't seen him in anything else. At least I haven't recognized him from something else. But yeah, we'd like to see him again. Like, yeah, pretty solid dude in this film. Um, then we get into number 48, who is Joshua Ojic. He's the lone wolf, the badass of the group. Clearly there not to make any friends. Um, yeah, we didn't really get too much on him. Because like I said, he pretty much wants to be left alone. He's eyes forward, not looking back, not caring about who falls behind him or what was that gunshot, who was it that died this time. No, he's strictly there about business, and I respect it, man. Then let's get into number six to Toot Newt. Now I know I completely messed that name up. He's the religious boy in the group. Everybody else seemed to kind of fit to a certain degree in this, but not him because again, he was another one that was kind, respectful, caring, and in some cases, I can almost say probably innocent in some cases. There's a scene where there's these two boys that came out on the road to hopefully see someone get executed, and he's like trying to like yo, y'all get away from here with his insanely thick southern accent. I believe they say he was from Louisiana. He is literally as country as they come. But yeah, again, this is another one. Like that's what I really like about this film. Um, it's all a young cast. Uh, like outside of Mark Hamill, who we'll talk about in a minute here, everybody else is like fairly young, man. And yeah, dude, like with this guy, again, I haven't seen him in anything, but I really want to see what he does next. Um, Number five, Charlie Plummer. Uh, this character is the asshole of the group, but I had a lot of time to think about this character, but I just don't think it's that cut and dry. But anybody who sees this film will clearly say, yeah, he's the dick. We don't care about what happens to him. But no, so there's a moment in here where I believe he has some mental issues they don't really say in this movie. Um, he seems to be one of those guys who's socially awkward, who doesn't really pick up on social cues, and possibly, don't have any friends. And he seemed to be a guy who has been hurt by people, and hurt people. So now he's in this predicament where everybody's the same. He has just the amount of uh chance to walk away from this as everybody else does, but he is a moment where he chooses to pick on someone who's like weaker than him. And man, dude, this what really sold his performance is like living with the repercussions of his actions. It's like it's all over his body. It's like his body language, like his mannerisms. It really sold his performance. And yeah, dude, just amazing. Like there's no other way to put it. Like he added something to this film that I felt like if he wasn't there, then it may not have been as realistic. But yeah, man, he did a really good job at this. Another one of my favorites here, and this would be the last of the Musketeers that I talk about, would be Ben Wang, number 46. Now I know this dude was in the newest Karate Kid film. Um, but yeah, as far as him in this movie, he's the comedian. Like he starts off person like a sailor in the beginning of this film, and I was thinking, okay, well, I see what his role is gonna be amongst the group. Um, there's a there is a piece of bubble gum that he starts off with, and he makes the comment, as long as this gum lasts, that's how long I'm gonna last. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. I was attached to this character like how he was attached to that gum. Um, yeah, super funny. Had his moments where, you really felt for him. Well, for all these characters, I feel like that's where this film really works best. Because you get so much of each character because you have 50 kids, well, I'm sorry, 50 young men sharing a screen, and everybody's getting a little bit of screen time, and you're getting a little bit of story here, then you're going there, and you're coming back, and you're going somewhere new. I feel like you got just enough here to feel attached to all these characters, to feel a little bit concerned about what's going to happen to them and what lies ahead of them. And that this film did that very well. Even with the guy who I mentioned earlier, number five, who seemed to be an asshole, it was a moment and I was like, oh man, like he's not coming around, but I'm feeling his pain almost. Uh, but let's get into Mark Hamill, who plays the Major in this film. And the only way I can describe this as he is some twisted, sick version of a fucked up game show host. He's like Bob Barker with a gun. Like he pops up periodically throughout this film just to remind the boys, hey, if you fall behind, we're gonna kill you, and I'm not gonna feel any way about it because you're out here inspiring the citizens of America. Like the whole country is watching this, and if this inspires somebody to get up off their lazy ass and go and do something, then I'm all for it. Putting you down and leaving you here means nothing to me, and it's just yes, we all know Mark Hamill as Luke Skywalker, or if you like me, you know him as the Joker as well. This is just a role where he gets to play the bad guy, and I'll be damned if he's not good at it, man. Overall, I felt this film was amazing. There was some powerful imagery there. The performances were all on point. And like I said, man, it tugged on a lot of emotions for me, whether it was sorrow, despair, misery. It's just, man, all the ingredients to make this a perfect film and with the perfect casting, it just all worked for me, man. Like from all these characters, you get pride, you get greed, you get kindness, you get everything. It's the whole deal for me, man. I really am back in this film. But yeah, that's all I really got for this, man. Please go and check this out. And yeah, thank you guys for listening.